So let me tell you a quick story about how I almost lost my channel. It's past 3 a.m. I was finishing up a game and, kind of relaxing a bit because it was the next day that I was going to fly out to E3. And before I went to bed, I do my usual routine, and then I thought, well, you know what, I'll check my emails. Open up Gmail, take a look, and then I see the subject line, copyright takedown notice. I thought to myself, oh God, it's another copyright claim. But then I saw it, and lo and behold, I was really wrong. It was a copyright strike. A copyright strike that took down the first of 3 videos for a discontinued Let's Play series for a Japanese visual novel I did like a year ago. And I had minutes to act until they went after the second and third vid. For those who don't know about YouTube's policies, a copyright strike is a takedown of a video. If a channel receives 3 of these, the channel is terminated. Dead, kaput, shoved off the face of the earth and burned into the sun, and it's damn near impossible to get it reversed. The copyright takedown was sent to my email at 3:08 in the morning, and by some grace of God or whatever higher power, I saw the notification 2 minutes later at 3:10. I panicked. I deleted not only the other 2 videos that the Let's Play series, but also every single Japanese VN video I have ever done. If you've never received a strike before, it's absolutely heartbreaking and absolutely terrifying. Half of your channel's features are disabled. You can't upload more than 15 minutes of content. You can't upload unlisted videos. You can't... Basically, they take away your right to fight bullshit copyright claims. And because it's the video game industry, you know it's gonna happen to you if you have a YouTube channel. It's borderline draconian. When I make Let's Plays, I always look into the developer forums to see if it's okay, if, they're completely okay with me making videos on their content. And I guess I was misinformed, because although the English company is completely okay with it, the original company, whenever I researched into the original company that initiated the strike in the first place, within the last year, they've made themselves infamous for striking Let's Plays and reviews of their games without a second thought. This was definitely a wake-up call. 95% of all my content is Bioware-centric, and thank God, Bioware is completely accepting of content creators, and they've been completely supportive, and I'm so thankful for that. Same with Ubisoft, same with Bethesda with Skyrim whenever I used to make those videos, and same with Call of Duty. I used to work for the developer, for Christ's sake. But my first video was back in 2009. That's 7 years of making videos, and it only takes one company to just obliterate all of that. Everything would have been gone. Trust me, I've messaged the company. I went through their publisher, I talked to the CEO of that company, I gave all the positives of creating that content about everything. I gave positive feedback, I shared how many view counts and the comments that went down. But no. They don't care. They have very rigid guidelines, and they basically returned everything with silence. And the copyright is still there. After doing all of that, I felt real pathetic and real hopeless. Because in my head, I thought, what if I had nothing else beyond YouTube, beyond my channel? Many of you know I work for Twitch, but many of you don't know that I'm actually part-time. But in the very, very near future, I'm being brought on full-time. And since getting the copyright strike, I had to deal with the reality of having a job and not doing content as much as I used to. Almost not at all. And I handled that news poorly. Promising videos that never released, saying I was jumping on the horse but falling off again. You don't see it, but ever since Trespasser, there's been a lot of stress, a lot of guilt, a lot of things that have happened in my life since Trespasser and since taking on this job, and just everything. The ones closest to me know how absolutely wrecked my personal life is, and in both physical and mental health. ever since middle of last year. And even some of the closest ones don't even know because I'm an idiot who internalizes most of my problems. That's a separate story. All in all, the one thing to take out of this part, I guess, is that I love making content. I love making videos. And the idea of it, not doing it as part of my day-to-day, is pretty debilitating as fuck. Well, so what does this all mean? Basically, the copyright strike struck a chord. In 7 years, I've never had to deal with this, and I'm getting old. I can't rely on something that I may hold dear, but can easily be taken away from me while maintaining a full-time job on the side. So, I'm making decisions. I will no longer do Bioware news videos. The only content that I have planned in the long run are Let's Plays, trailer breakdowns, and lore videos. And obviously, because of this copyright strike, I'm just going to be basically going, if I lose my channel, then that's that. But I'm... Okay, before I get ahead of myself, basically, I will still maintain Shaper.com for Bioware news, but only for articles, as there is no way in hell I can do news videos like I was while I was coupling a full-time job. Secondly, I'm just going to experiment with everything. Obviously, I'm going to be really respectful and hyper, I don't even know how you say it, like pay major attention to those who are completely okay with me doing videos. Like, for instance, I streamed We Happy Few yesterday. My boyfriend and I streamed Pokemon Go last week. Gyre Maelstrom, Kingdom Come. There are a whole bunch of games on my radar that are like must watch. It sounds unrelated to the copyright strike, I know. But I mentioned it during yesterday's stream, but I am exhausted with doing Bioware only content. And last year I did all the visual novels, I did We Happy Few and everything, and I enjoyed it because it was a break, because of the news videos I did, because of certain denizens of the community. As much as I love Bioware games, I miss the passion that I had when I was making lore videos. When I used to make Mass Effect Machinima and I used to do the fanfic of perfect endings. I used to be happy making lore guides on every single Dragon Age character and plot. It's like, what happened to that girl, the Ashley who spent like just creating stories in her head, making lore videos that had outrageous speculations? I really miss doing freaking overthinking it, because that's exactly what I wanted to do. Well, that girl got pigeonholed into making news videos that eventually made her resent everything. I want to do content that I love. Bioware is just one of them. And to be honest, because of this copyright strike, I want to detach myself from having to feel like I have to do Bioware content and nothing else, at the fear of possibly getting my channel taken down or anything like that. The real TLDR is here. It's this. I'm gonna fix what's broken. And that's me. I'm unhappy, I'm tired, consistently tired, if you know how much of an insomniac I am. And I'm frightful of the future. So for now, I'm just going to live my life. I'm gonna kind of detach myself from my YouTube channel, from content creation, while still doing it. And, you know, make content when I can make it that makes me happy. All the while working at the company that I know has been good to me for so many years. Maybe fate will take me back to full-time YouTube and Twitch creation, but right now I need to get my life back on track before I split into two. My name is Ash. I'm not quitting, but I'm starting again. Slowly but surely. Take care, and I will see you next time. Thank you for listening.